see. Here's the mic if you need it.
Okay, there you go.
Hello, Jackson. How are you? I'm a native Mississippian. I am. And I, as all of you, we are fertile ground, each and every one of us. And we have the opportunity to bring forth abundant fruit from our roots. And as we look at America as a country, as a nation, America has been fertile ground for so many. We are a country of immigrants, a very diverse country. We have in Mississippi the collision, the merging of Europe and Africa. Sometimes I see it as the pressure of Europe and the rhythm of Africa. Within that, we can say that those foreign lands gave birth to the blues in Mississippi. And Mississippi has given the blues back to the world. In the creative economy, we understand commodities, but we also must look at the aspect of our living and the necessities of survival that has brought forth these particular creative experiences and products. And when we take a look at many cultures, many different countries, they have stories, they have songs of trials, of tribulation. But for some reason, the world has embraced the creative aspect of that emotion put to rhythm, melody, and song called the blues from Mississippi. And the blues has given birth all the way from the first scream of slavery, from the Atlantic crossing, to the field hollers, the Baptist church, combined with the instruments and the traditional hymns of Britain. And when these things have come together, Mississippi has given the world Elvis Presley, B.B. King, Sam Cooke, Tammy Wynette, Marty Stewart, Jimmy Rogers, Robert Johnson, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And from that creation called the blues, then the rest of the world has given back to us the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, all influenced by the blues, the creativeness from Mississippi. And when we look at the rhythm of this, and we look at Europe, and we look at fundamentally the waltz, and we may have some musicians in here, but we understand that the waltz is in 3/4 time. It's a very strict 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The aspect of the blues is that the blues is the 1 and the 3 only. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. That basic rhythm is what we have in our bodies. Every human being on this planet has a heartbeat if you're living. Dun-kum, dun-kum, dun-kum. Now I believe that that rhythm is what connects all human beings regardless of what the culture of their country is, no matter where they're from. And when this rhythm is put to song, everyone can identify with that regardless of the language they speak. And when this is done with a sense of love, and the blues is not something that's of depression, it's about triumph, it's about life. And when we take that, regardless of it just being music or other industries, we have struggle, we have strife, we have to dig in. Sometimes we have to get our hands in the dirt, in the fertile ground, and we have to toil. We have to sometimes plant. We have to irrigate. And then we look forward to the harvest. We are all fertile ground, each and every one of us. And from every second and every moment until we transition from this side of life, we have the opportunity to produce good fruit. And when we look at the youth that are coming from behind us, the generations that are coming up, we have to consider, even though in institutions of higher education, we understand that the story is to be sold and not told. That's why we have to pay for college tuition. I'm so thankful for TEDx, TED.com, because these stories are to be told and there is no tuition. We must share the knowledge. We must share our experiences. We must share them for a better tomorrow with the youth. Now for me, everything is music. We have a heart rate. We have a pulse rate. We have a circulatory system. And we look at these things and we say, well, how do they work together? Pressure we have in life. But pressure is needed in life. We need challenge. It's not always about the pressure. It's about the right balance of pressure. Well, we have blood pressure. If it's too high, we have a problem. If it's too low, we have a problem. So when we deal with the pressures of life in other areas, no issue, we always will have it. But how do we manage it? How do we balance it? It takes pressure to turn a coal into diamond. These are the things that we must consider. Now, when we look at fertile ground, we need to nourish it. We need water. We need seed. We need time. We need patience to produce positive fruits. So from our roots, we extend the trunk of the tree, the branches, the limbs, and the leaves. You are fertile ground. I am fertile ground. And when we seed, when we harvest, we should do it with love. Now we have all sorts of situations. We have protocols. We have rules. We have ordinances. We have laws. And these things work quite well in an organized society. Kind of keeps us on track. But for things to be legal, it's good. For things to be illegal, and not in the sense of someone breaking a law and becoming a criminal, but we have scenarios where the legality sometimes is ill, I-L-L. Regardless of the law, love should always supersede. In the process, whatever we do, love should be the overruling factor. When we look at what we produce, why we are producing it, why are we here? Why am I speaking? Why are you listening? Why is Ted talking? Why are we talking about fertile ground? Because we want to grow positively until we go. All that will be left is the love and the positive things that we give, that we execute, and that we share. We are the roots. Our children are the fruits. So let's do what it takes to nourish them, to strengthen them in the positive. Let's make sure that the music of their lives are great harmony, have a great feeling. And this is the music that's not dependent upon an instrument. Everyone walks, everyone moves with a sense of rhythm. And we must move in harmony and in synchronicity in order for our fertile ground to bear positive fruit. Share the story. Yes, we are our brother's keeper. Yes, we are our sister's keeper. we are fertile ground. Okay. I was planted in fertile ground, and my roots grow mighty deep. I am nurtured by the water. Oh, that day, Mississippi. Ooh, through the darkness, through the night, I walk on back roads filled with fright. Hellhound town, and the angels sing, and my soul was born again. In the land where the blues began, lightning struck and the thunder rolled. The rain came down and wet the earth, and my seed began to grow, 'cause I was planted in fertile ground, and my roots grow